السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مرحبا إلى هذه اللقاء والدراسة الجديدة. إن شاء الله اليوم سنتعلم عن التحية، العبارة للتحية والعبارة لتعرف الأنانية. So inshallah, what I just said in Arabic is that we are going to learn greetings terms in Arabic and also personal expression or pronouns expressions in Arabic. So this lesson is going to start like the main starting lesson of this particular course and this particular book. So but before then, I want you to note that this book is divided not into chapters but rather into lessons. So we have 28 lessons all in all. It is aim or it is hope that at the end of the 28th lesson you would have improved from being a beginner Arabic master or learner into an intermediate and advanced learner. So this is what it is hope for you to be at the end of the lesson. And not all the sub lessons in each lesson is really suitable for the beginner, because some we want to teach you how to join and read Arabic letters together. I think that's too simple and too elementary, so that kind of lesson will not be suitable for you. So if I meet such lesson in the process of teaching you this book, I will have to omit it. And if I happen to also meet some lessons that I think is not applicable or suitable, I will omit it. But you can actually ask any question at any time, 24 hours, inshallah. So this begins from here. I have it on page 21. So if you open to page 21 and the example 1 there, you see it said the teacher should read the following words aloud and the students should repeat them after him or her. The teacher will correct the reading and comment on the pronunciation when necessary. So after I would have read these words to you, it is part of interactive teaching method that you send me a voice note back to me reading these lessons or these words to me, so that I can hear you reading them out clearly and correctly. So as you can see, that is even stated here. So it does not mean that because we are having an online class or pre-recorded class, then the lesson shouldn't be interactive. The lesson can be interactive and must be interactive. So this is what we are aiming at. So therefore, I will read and I will expect as the first assignment to you that you read back to me and you send it to me. So we have Assalamu alaikum. This is a greeting among Muslim majority countries, including Egypt. So Ana, it means I. The A at the end of Ana is pronounced as a short A. So you say Ana. So you not say Ana, and you not say Ana. It will not be too short and not too long. In between. Ana, Anta. If you are referring to a male, if you want to say you as a male, that's Anta. Anti, if you are referring to a female. Wa means and. Wa means and, like a conjunction. It precedes the following word without a gap between them. Ana wa anta, I and you. Ana wa anta, I and you. Ana wa anti, I and you female. Anta wa ana, you and I. Anti wa ana, you female and I. Anta wa anti, you and you. You male and you female. Anti wa anta, you female and you male. Huwa, he. Hiya, she. Huwa wa hiya, he and she. Hiya wa huwa, she and he. Ana wa anta wa huwa, I and you and he. Ana wa anti wa hiya, I and you and she. So, Ana muallim, I am a teacher. Ana muallima, I am a female teacher. Anta talib, you are a student. Ana taliba, you are a female student. Huwa talib, he is a student. Hiya taliba, she is a student, female. Ana muallim wa anta talib. I am a teacher and you are a student. Ana muallim. I am a teacher wa anti taliba and you are a student. Huwa talib. He is a student wa ana muallim and I am a teacher. Hiya taliba. She is a student and I am a teacher. Wa ana muallim. She is a student. I am a teacher. Hiya taliba. She is a student wa huwa talib and he is a student. Hiya taliba wa huwa talib. She is a student and he is a student. Huna, here. Hunaka, there. So literally this lesson is getting you started with loaded and started with Arabic vocabulary. Inshallah, at the end of this lesson, you would have had 2-3 words expression that you can always use to interact within your friends and within people around you. And as I said, if there is any particular difference in terms of the dialectical difference, you can easily get along with that and your friend will actually correct you in that. So we have huna wa hunaka, here and there. Ana huna, I am here, wa anta hunak, and you are there. Ana huna wa anti hunaka, I am here and you are there. Huwa huna, he is here, wa hiya hunak, and she is there. Anta huna, you are here, wa huwa hunaka, and he is there. Huna waraq, this is a paper. Huna waraq, though waraq, this part of waraq should have been here are papers. Waraq is a plural, so if it's going to refer to a singular paper, it should be huna waraqa. Huna waraqa. So I guess this should be a typographical error in them writing huna waraq as he is a paper. It should have been here are papers. So huna qalamun, this is a pen. Huna kurrasa, this is a notebook. A notebook is also called daftar. Huna daftar. So you either use kurrasa or you use daftar to call it. Huwa kitab. Huna kitab. This is a textbook. This is a textbook. So even though it's written book, it is referring to a textbook. Huna shanta. This is a bag. Or here is a bag. So shanta, a bag, is also called, you could also use another popular language of haqiba. Haqiba instead of shanta. So huna waraq. These are papers. Here are papers. Wa hunaka qalam, and there is a pen. Huna kurrasa, here is a notebook. Wa hunaka kitab, and there is a textbook. Huna kitab, there is a textbook. Wa hunaka, here is a textbook. Wa hunaka shanta, and there is a bag. Huna tawila, this is a table. Huna kursi, huna tawila means here is a table. Huna kursi, here is a chair. Huna khizana, here is a cupboard or a wardrobe. Huna misbah, here is a lamp. Huna lawh, here is a board or a blackboard, but most preferably it should be board. Here is a board. Huna tawila, here is a table. Wa hunaka kursi, and there is a chair. Huna khizana, there is a cupboard. Wa hunaka misbah, here is a cupboard. Huna means here, sorry. Huna khizana, here is a cupboard or a wardrobe. Wa hunaka misbah, and there is a lamp. Huna khizana, here is a cupboard. Wa hunaka lawhun, and here and there is a board. Huna bab, here is a door. Huna shubak, here is a window. A window is also called nafiza. Nafiza, nafiza. You can write it down. So maybe the common language being used may not be shubak, it may be nafiza, and you may get yourself confused. So don't get yourself confused. Some objects have two ways referring to them. It's not peculiar to Arabic. You have that in English too. So huna jidar, here is the wall. Huna babun, here is the door. Wa hunaka shubak, and there is a window. Huna jidar, here is a wall. Wa hunaka babun, and there is a wall. Ma huna, what is here? Ma hunaka, what is there? Man huna, who is here? Man hunaka, and who is there? Ma huna, what? So note the difference between man and ma. Man is used for animate objects, object that is living. Ma is used for inanimate objects, objects that are not living. So ma huna, what is here? Huna babun, here is a door. Or say huna bab, huna bab. So huna muallim, here is a teacher. Ma huna, what is there? Wa ma hunaka, and what is ma huna, what is here? Wa ma hunaka, and what is there? Huna bab, this is a door. Wa hunaka tawila, and there is a table. Man huna, who is here? Wa man hunaka, and who is there? Who is here and who is there? Huna talib, here is a student. Wa hunaka taliba, and there is a female student. So the following words can be used. Okay, the teacher put the following question to the student. Okay, I don't need to put it to you, I just need to read it to you and you read it back to me. So we have the ways. And another thing I want you to also note in this book is even though the book is trying to give the vowel signs to some of the words, it doesn't give it to completion. And in written standard Arabic, vowels are completely omitted. So it's trying to get you accustomed to not seeing vowel signs or auxiliary signs on words. Is getting you accustomed to that. So you need to note that, and you need to get accustomed to the fact that on a standard note, auxiliary signs or vowels are not included in written Arabic. So you need to know that. So you have this, some of the words being repeated here. You can go through it and you can read through it. So the main teaching and lesson of this particular chapter or lesson is going to stop here. And once again, I expect you read it back to me and you send it as a voice note to me. I'll see you in the next lesson. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Marhaban biki.